Hey guys, Waterfowler41 here, and in today's video I just wanted to respond a little bit more in depth to a poll that I dropped the other day on my Instagram. So in that poll I was asking for feedback on the new Toyota Tundra and the new Ford Raptors. So absolutely love both those truck platforms, and yes, that does mean that I am starting to consider getting a new truck. First and foremost, I want it to be abundantly clear, I am having zero issues with my 2020 Ram Rebel. Love this truck. It's probably one of the coolest trucks I've owned to date so far. The interior is absolutely flawless. It really is a fun truck to own, but I'm starting to get to the point where I'm a little bored with it, and bored with it from the perspective of my channel. So I started my channel as a hobby a few years ago, and over time it's grown into a lot more than that, and it really turned into something that I really do enjoy during my free time. And I like making content. I like doing how to install videos, and I was hoping that the Ram would be kind of that upward incline, and it really did it. I was able to knock out a lot of videos with this truck, but I feel like I've hit a plateau as far as projects for the truck to still maintain the practicality of the truck. Again, this is my daily driver, so I can't do anything like a supercharger, and I don't want to do a 6-inch lift because I want to be able to park in the garage. But I feel like I've maxed out most of the aftermarket potential outside of those things. And a lot of that comes down to the fact that the aftermarket support for the 5th gen Rams and even 5th gen Rebels specifically is just dismal. Got the truck back in 2019, really was hoping that there'd be an aftermarket industry to come in and support the Rebel like there is for the Power Wagon. It's really disappointing that after 4 years of ownership of this truck, it's still as meh as it was after the first year of the Rebel being released, or the 5th gen Rebel. So I feel like for every one Rebel part that you see come out on the market, there's probably 15 or 20 Toyota Tundra parts that come out for even the newer version of the Tundra. So what I'm doing is looking for a new truck where I can kind of start with a blank canvas and build it up from there. As far as the trucks that I'm looking at, I don't want to look at GMs. They don't really do it for me. I'm not really looking at Rams because I feel like it's just this truck with a facelift, and I want a new canvas. I want kind of to get into a new category, new audience. So I've been exploring the Ford Raptor, Ford Tremor sort of, and the Toyota Tundra, specifically the Raptor and Tundra, because like I said earlier, for every handful of parts that come out for the 5th gen Rebels and 5th gen Rams, there's thousands of parts that come out for those trucks. There's such a huge aftermarket support for those brands and those specific platforms that I feel like the amount of content that I could push out with those trucks is 1,000 times more than what I could ever do in even my wildest dreams with the Rebel. So the Rebel's days are numbered. 54,000 miles. It's been a great truck all the way up until now, but it is time to start looking for a new truck. So I'm interested what your feedback is here. But again, I figured I should address that poll because a lot of people were saying, no, you should stick with Ram, get a TRX, which let me answer that one too, because a lot of folks are saying, well, if you like Ram so much, why don't you get a TRX? And the TRX is awesome. Don't get me wrong, a super truck is great, but it is on the interior essentially the same truck as my Rebel, right? The screen's the same, steering wheel's probably a downgrade because I really love my carbon fiber steering wheel, but it's just not enough newness to justify making that switch, especially when my current truck is so young. I'm probably going to get screwed in on trade-in values here, so if I'm going to do it, I might as well get a different platform. And I've always liked the Ford Raptors. It's been a dream truck of mine, and I think my channel is at a point where I can kind of justify it now. And also my wife said I can go ahead and do it, so that is the biggest thing that I needed, was her permission. At least her to be on the same page as me and not have to beg for forgiveness. But anyway, yep, I am looking for a new truck. I don't know a timeline. I'm waiting to hear back from Diode Dynamics if I'm in their car show in April, and if I am, I'm going to hold on to the Rebel until then. And then once that car show's over, then I'll really ramp up looking for a new truck. I'd like to have one by summer, so I can get rocking and rolling with a lot of the new content here. But anyway, new truck hopefully is on the way in the next few months. If you're a Ford dealership or if you're a Toyota dealership or salesman and you have some insight into some of these things, definitely reach out to me. I know from a pricing perspective, basically what I want in a Raptor is about 10 grand more than what I can get in a Tundra, but I also know the Tundra and the interiors is just a little underwhelming. So there's trades here and there on both of them. Obviously the Raptor exterior, you can't beat that. You got a wide body, pretty awesome, and I'm the only one who parks in our garage anyway. My wife parks outside, so I don't have too many concerns about that one, plus it looks sweet. So
Anyway.
I'm not leaving the Ram platform because I'm upset with the actual platform. I really do like this truck a lot, but again, from a content perspective and looking at my channel and the future of it, I'm plateaued out. There's really nothing else I could do to this truck, and it's just time for a new chapter. So that's the update for now. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for following along on this journey. Hopefully we start this new chapter sooner than later. I'm super excited, but it all comes down to me finding the right truck here. So appreciate it. Thanks. Take care.